Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and today it is time for my July book haul. As you can see, that whole book buying ban didn't work out in July, but it's going to happen in August. So remember that, future Ellie. It's going to happen in August. But, so today, because I have so many, I have separated them into different sections. I will be talking about my YA first, some graphic novels, some adult, and then some classics. These aren't all haul stuff. This is all the reading stuff, so don't stress out too much. I didn't buy all of this as well as these, but let's just jump in with the YA. So I kind of have a weird mix here of things, in that I have some contemporary and some fantasy, and kind of a colour scheme as well, actually, kind of weirdly. But first up, we have Vendetta by Catherine Doyle. This came out quite a few years ago, and I saw it for $5 this month, so I bought it. Yep. Next up, I have Henry Hamlet's Heart by Rhiannon Wild. This won the Queensland Literary Awards. This is a neurodiverse and LGBTQ plus rep book. My laptop is playing sounds. I'm sorry if you could hear that a little in the background. Yes, very excited for this. I have She Drives Me Crazy by Kelly Quinlan, which is, I'm not sure if it's bi rep or if it's just sapphic. Either way, it's a sapphic romance. A basketballer and a cheerleader. And this is just like gorgeous cover and so pretty. I don't usually buy hardbacks, and then when I do, I'm like, oh, but they're so gorgeous. So I have that one. And then sticking with that colour scheme, I have Cool for the Summer, which kind of does the opposite. This goes like pink to blue ombre, and this goes like blue to like a purplish pink. Anyway, this is Cool for the Summer by Dahlia Adler. This is bi rep. Yeah, I'm just really excited about this. This is also gorgeous underneath. And yes, I'm just very excited for this. This takes place in the summer. That's all I really know. And then I have one more contemporary, which kind of goes into this other colour scheme that I have. This is Blackout by Donielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon. So this is short stories about romance, friendship, that sort of thing, from some of the best YA authors who all happened to also be black. I'm pretty sure this has either been picked up as a movie or a TV show by the Obamas. Like, hello. So I was already super excited about this because Tiffany D. Jackson alone is one of my favorite authors. And it also has Angie Thomas, Donielle Clayton, and Ashley Woodfolk, who I love. I haven't read any Nick Stone or Nicola Yoon before, but I'm just really excited about this. So, yay! And then we go into darkness, basically. That's my new colour scheme. So I have The Bone Witch by Bryn Chapeko, not sure. This still has kind of that purple in it. And then obviously a little bit darker. I've been tossing up whether to get this one or not for ages, and I finally was like, let's just do it. So here it is. And I actually think I might start this one today. Yeah. So I may have already read this by the time this video is actually up, but hey, it's, yeah. And then I have this one here. This is A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. This is a fairy thing. I don't really know. I don't really usually read fairies, but this just seemed kind of intriguing, so I thought I'd give it a chance. And then finally, I'm not sure if this is YA or adult fantasy, but this is The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Gornacek. No idea what this is about. Saw the word witch and was like, yes, welcome to my book collection. So that's all it takes these days. Had to have a little bit of a tea break. But on to graphic novels. So I just have 3 here, and let's just go. So this is My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness by Nagata Kabi. This is volume 1. I have been, again, I've seen this one so many times and never got it. And now I was like, you know what? Why not? And I'm like, I'm repping the pink today. Still got my pink nails because it's lockdown and I can't have them redone. So loving the pink. Let's do it. Okay, actually all of these are ones that I've kind of been tossing up about for years. So this is Witchy by Ariel Slamet-Rees. So in this world, your amount of magic or power level is determined by the length of your hair. So I just cut my hair, so I'm not very powerful at the moment, but she kind of looks like she has short hair too, right? So maybe we're gonna learn some stuff, and maybe it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds cool. And then finally for the graphic novels, I have Fence Volume 1 by C.S. Pascat. Pacat? Sorry. This is about fencing. And it's gay. That's all I know. That's all it takes, really, isn't it? I've heard really good things about this one. So excited to give it a chance. And now moving on to the adults. I have a lot of these. Yeah. So many that I'm struggling to move this pile closer. Okay, so I have a whole other pile here first. It's 3, that's fine. First up, a little bit different to all of the others here, I think. This is technically a romance. This is Subtle Blood by KJ Charles, which is the 3rd and final book in the Will Darling Adventures series. Yes, I loved the first 2, so very excited to get to this one. Again, may have read this by the time this video is up. It depends on whether I finish something else before starting this one. But anyway, I will be reading this one very, very shortly if I haven't already. Okay, next up I have June by Frank Herbert in preparation for the movie, and I'm possibly buddy reading this with Lana next month, so exciting. I have The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. I am participating in the Wheel of Time readathon that is hosted by Cece, and I will of course link everything for that below. That starts in August, and I'm definitely starting this in the last few days of July because yes, I'm not going to get through that in a month, I don't think, otherwise. Keeping with the fantasy theme, I have Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I've never read anything by Robin Hobb before, and I was like, screw it, let's do it. So here it is. More fantasy. This is For the Wolf by Hannah Witten. Yeah, this sounded cool, and I was very this is a new release. I was very excited for it, and yeah, I saw it and I was like, yep, absolutely, let's do it. This is The Tsarina's Daughter by Ellen Alpston. I don't know if this is a sequel now because it says something about Tsarina on the back. I'm gonna look that up, but I'm going through a Russian thing at the moment where I'm just like, oh, let's read all of the like Russian history. So this is the daughter, Elizabeth, of Peter the Great and Catherine the First. I have some mysteries. This is Nagao Marsh. I was so excited to find these. I went to this secondhand bookstore in the city after work, and I was looking for like some romance books, and while I was there I was like, oh, I'll just like look in the mystery like section really quickly to see if they have any Nagao Marsh. Otherwise I'll order them from Better World Books, and they had the next 3. So I think this is book 2, Enter a Murderer, and then I think it goes The Nursing Home Murder, and then Death in Ecstasy, but don't quote me on that. But I'm very excited to be getting to these ones. And then I have like a super weird batch of things here. I have My Year Zero by Rachel Gold, which is, I think it is neurodiversity and LGBTQ plus rep. I don't really remember because I've been waiting for that one for like 2 months. Okay. I have Rosemary and Rue by Senan Maguire. Is that how you say it? Yes. Fae. Adult Fae. Romance, I think. I don't really know. I was in a paranormal romance mood. So, yes. We're going to give this a chance. And then I bought some second hand. So, I have Circle of Desire by Kerry Arthur, which is book 2 in this series. This is like Shapeshifters. I wanted to get some Kerry Arthur. I saw that this was the second book. It was $1. I was like, hey, might as well. This one was very much inspired by Mel. This is A Monstrous Regiment of Women by Laurie R. King. Mel talks about these books all the time. So, yeah, this is also the second book, and again was $1, so I was like, hey, let's give it a chance. This is like Sherlock and an apprentice thing. Okay. And then I have Pachinko by Min-Jin Lee. It says on the back here, Roxanne Gay's favourite book of the year. But the main reason that I wanted this one, I've been tossing up again whether to buy this one for a really long time. But I believe, I'm pretty sure that one of the characters in here has a club foot. For those of you who don't know, a club foot is when you were born, one or both of your feet is like turned in. I was born with a club foot. So yes, I enjoy reading books about it to see what that kind of experience is like in books. I've read some really good ones. I'm thinking of maybe doing a video just about that. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. I know it's kind of niche, but yes, if you'd be interested, let me know. So that was the last adult one, and now we have some classics. Yes, I'm kind of going through a classic phase at the moment. So, I have here The Monk by Matthew Gregory Lewis. Love a good gothic. So, also this is just a really cool cover. It's one of those sort of like chalk-esque kind of ones. I don't really know, that was a description. And yeah, don't really know what it's about. A monk. I've heard other books reference it, so we'll see. I have The House of Mirth by Edith Wharton with this gorgeous cover. Stunning. Very excited to read this one, hopefully soon. I have The Awakening by Kate Chopin, which I have already read and I really enjoyed it. So yes, more about that soon. And then I went on a bit of a Shakespeare spree. I have decided to collect these Pelican Shakespeares because I was collecting a different edition of Shakespeare, and then I discovered that they haven't published all of his works in that collection and that there is no like plans to, and that kind of annoyed me. So Pelican instead. Thank you, Penguin. So I have a couple here. Basically my plan was to get a couple that I have read before. So I got Hamlet, which is this one, and The Tempest. So I've read both of those before and I am planning to reread them. And then I have 3 more that I haven't read before. I'm still waiting on 2 others to come, but they could be another few weeks because they have to come from the US. So I'll show you these ones now. So I have Julius Caesar, The Merchant of Venice, and Titus Andronicus. I don't really know why I picked these 3. They were just ones that I hadn't read before and was like, hey, I could read those. So yes. I do believe there is a system to the different colors, but I may be making that up. So yeah, those are all the books I bought in July. Yes, there's a lot of them. I have a lot of reading ahead of me. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.